there is no doubt that situations like that are a test from Allah Azza wa Jal. And your patience with them is going to be tested. These are your relatives, these are your family members, these are your friends, they may even be your Muslim brothers and sisters in Islam. The first thing is we cannot give up on them. Put that in your mind. The first thing is we cannot give up on them, right? We are on earth and one of the matters that we are obliged to do is al-amru bil-ma'ruf wal-nahy 'anil munkar. We consistently have to enjoin the good and forbid the evil. And this becomes even more so with family members. So that's the first thing. Don't give up. Don't give up on advising them and guiding them towards goodness. And your main motivation is this ayah in where Allah Azza wa Jal said, كُنْتُمْ خَيْرَ أُمَّةٍ أُخْرِجَتْ لِلنَّاسِ تَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَتَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ. That's what made us the best of nations, that we enjoin the good, we forbid the evil. So with that kind of motivation, you need to now approach the situation. Depends now what exactly the matter is, and then you need to find the right time, the place, and the words to use. This is almost definitely the game changer in every advice you give. Often people don't have an issue with the advice. They have an issue with how the advice is given. And so many people turn away from advice because they dislike the terrible manners in which it was given. As a result, I'm not interested anymore. So you need to be very careful in how you bring your advice across. I found some very practical methods for myself. For example, if I see someone doing something wrong, I now like to come with this approach to say, brother, sister, can I teach you something that perhaps you do not know about? If they say no, such a person is arrogant, I just walk away. Most likely the person is going to say, yeah, what is it? Teach me what I don't know. And then you may say that I've seen you do such and such, and it's against the teachings of Allah. The more correct matter is 1, 2, 3. As a result, you got the advice across. Perhaps good manners, good communication skill will bring that advice a long way ahead for their change, and to a better direction. So that's something you need to pay attention to, words, how you speak. Allah Azza wa Jal, He said to Musa alayhi salam, to Musa and to Harun, his brother, when they go to Fir'aun and advise him, He said, فَقُولَ لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. When you go and advise Fir'aun, remember this, these are two great prophets. Musa is from the greatest of prophets. Allah spoke to him directly. And he is going to the worst of the worst. Fir'aun, the one who ascribed lordship to himself. Allah said to him, when you go and give him advice, this is how you speak. قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. Soft, compassionate, flexible speech. Layyina, it comes from the word layyin. Layyin is the name of the date tree. مَا قَطَعْتُم مِّن لِينَةٍ. Right, the date tree is called alina because the date is soft. When you take a date off the tree, it's very soft, flexible. You can mold it the way you want. So your words need to be very flexible and soft and compassionate and collected and calm. Give him such words, لَعَلَّهُ يَتَذَكَّرُ أَوْ يَخْشَى. Perhaps he'll benefit from this reminder and he'll fear Allah Azza wa Jal. So the idea is, if the best of creation was told to speak compassionately to the worst of creation, then always know that you are never better than Musa alayhi salam, and the one you're advising will never be worse than Fir'aun. So you apply this same principle, right? That's how the advice should be. And we take a lot of lessons from the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam's life. When the person came and urinated in the masjid, what a horrible deed that is. Well, Sahaba rightfully so got up and wanted to smash this person. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam holds them back, leave him. Did that person benefit? Of course he benefited. And he was taught. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to him, this is a house of Allah, it's very inappropriate to urinate in the masjid. Don't do that again. So he says, oh Allah, bestow your mercy upon me and Muhammad and no one else. You see, he hated the rest. And he loved the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam's style and approach. And he changed. He never came back to urinate in the masjid. And that's a Bedouin, someone that is rough, has no knowledge. But the speech, there's an art, there's power in speech, right? The young man that came to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam and said to him, Ya Rasulullah, give me permission, I want to do zina. What a bold, strange question. Sahaba got up and wanted to destroy him. فَزَجَرُوهُ وَقَالُوا مَهْ. Shut your mouth, sit down, respect yourself. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, leave him. He said to him, come, sit. Udnuh fadana. And he sat close to him. And he said to him, are you pleased with this act for your mother? Look at this. Look at, he's starting to move his intellect. He didn't even tell him, okay man, you want to zina, go get married, go fast. He didn't even tell him these solutions, which could be great solutions for a zina. Rather, he wants him to talk himself out of this horrible crime. He said, would you be interested? Would you like for someone to do this with your mother? And say no. But how about your daughter? What about your sister? What about your maternal auntie, your paternal auntie? Until the man walked out and لا يلتفت إلى شيء من ذلك. He never ever turned to that direction of the department of zina anymore. He walked away from it. A few words, in a few minutes, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam cooled down his raging desire. Words are power. So, wallahu alam, whatever the case is for your relative, you need to see what is it that he's fallen into of sin, or what is the obligation that he's not doing. And you need to choose your words right, in a question style. Like, when Musa went to Fir'aun, he said, هَلْ لَكَ إِلَىٰ أَن تَزَكَّى? Imagine that. He went to Fir'aun and said, would you like to purify yourself? You want to clean yourself up? وَأَهْدِيَكَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ فَتَخْشَى? And I'll be your guide. I'll walk with you. No problems. I'll hang out with you, O Fir'aun, and I'll walk until you're guided to your Lord. فَتَخْشَى. How beautiful is that? Imagine now you approach someone and say to him, brother, would you like to be purified from some of the haram, evils and bad habits you have in your life? And I'll walk with you, I'll support you, I'll guide you, I'm with you, I'm here. Nobody call me whenever you need. People like that love such advice, no matter who it came from. And if they didn't like it, they will respectfully turn you away. But at least you've given the advice, and that's the obligation. You got it? So it's always about the words, and then the timing. You need to choose a proper timing, and then the location, a proper place as well to advise. So this is an art. You got to pre-plan this entire thing before you just come out. Some people think I just need to see him wherever he is and just give him what it is and move away. Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah, he said, من نصح أخاه في السر فقد نصحه ومن نصحه في العلن فقد فضحه. Anyone who advises his brother in secret has given him real advice, concerning advice. And whoever gives him advice in public, he's actually shamed him. People don't like to be shamed. So you're going to find a very bad reaction. You got it? Allahu A'lam. No.